I picked this up from David Adams Car World. It was $20. It's a 2006 Bowman. A lot of the rookies flamed out. Liner, Vince Young. But there are some good players that come out of this class. I would consider Reggie Bush a success. He didn't live up to what everybody expected, but I think the expectations were set a little too high for him. D'Angelo Williams was in this. Lendo White had a short career, but he had a couple good seasons with the Titans. Leinert was kind of a washout. Jay Cutler still plays. Who else? Lawrence Maroney. He was kind of a bust. There's a lot more we'll see as we go through here, but I remember when this products for this year came out, it was absolutely insane what they were selling for. I think you get one hit, but there's a Rodgers. That's a second-year card, but for $20, I couldn't pass it up. So that's all the base. There's a type of nostalgia. Jeremy Bloom. This was the dude that was a skier. See if it talks about it. Yep. Top moguls freestyle skier, competed for USA at Torino Winter Olympics. I remember hearing about him all the time. He made their team. I think he hung around for that season, and then he was done. But Jeremy Bloom. I think you get 36 packs, and you get tons of cars for $20. I mean, this is kind of just a box I bought for fun. There's an old Vic card. That's cool. So it looks like you get one of these. It's like yellow or orange parallel. They're thicker cardstock. Not numbered though. Per pack. Daryl Hackney. Who else was in this? Cornerback. I can't remember the college. It might have been Miami of Ohio. His name was Omar Jacobs. A lot of people thought he was going to be a great player. Never really put it together. Abdul Hajj. I think he was Penn State. Nope. University of Iowa. Rookies. There's Jonathan Vilma. There's something. Dominic Hickson. He was good for a little bit. That one's out of 500. That's cool. Dominic Hickson. He later played for the Giants. Bernard Pollard. I remember we drafted him. I think he was a second-round pick. We're watching his tape, and he was just laying guys out. This box is already worth the price of admission. Oh, he's still in the NFL. Mercedes Lewis. There's Manny Lawson. Pope was the big tight end. There he is. There's a Brady. That's a cool card. The Brady parallel, and then you get 2 chromes for back. This is kind of a cool little setup they did with Bowman. This might be something numbered coming up. DeMeco Ryans, I think he's still in the Eagles. Drew Olson, I think he went to UCLA yet. Dominic Bird, he was on the Trojans, their powerhouse teams. He was their tight end. Chris Brown, he had a couple good seasons. There's our parallel, and Owen Daniels to 500. Nice card. I believe he's on the Ravens. This has like some type of glue on the surface. So I'm pretty impressed already. Gerald Riggs, he was Tennessee, I believe. Back in the day, I'm going to guess, and I don't have any official pricing, but I bet the box of this back in the day was, I don't know, $80, $90. I just know there's a Greg Jennings rookie. Pink Basket. There's a lot of notable names. There's just, there's Larry. Just a lot of people that didn't make it in the long run. That's a Thomas Howard. That is another blue to 500. So there's a lot of parallels coming out of this stuff. Antonio Cromartie, he's still in the league. Daniel Manning, he's still in the league. There's a lot of players that have hung around Tavares Jackson. I believe he's still in the league. Tomba's still on our team. Cineris Moss. I don't know what happened to him. That's Santana's younger brother, but he's on the Giants for a while. Rod Smith. He's a borderline Hall of Famer. I gotta buy some more of these older boxes. This is fun. Dumerville. One of my favorite players from the 2000s, Jamal. He's awesome. Lee Evans. He had a few good seasons. He was really fast. Dusty Dvorak. He moved to Oklahoma. Go a little faster. DeQuell Jackson. There's Ernie Sims. He was a 5-star coming out of high school. Torrey Holt, Hall of Famer. Oh yeah, Jones Drew's in this class. Maurice Drew, parallel. That's a cool card. A lot of Dominic Hicksons. There's Vince. He was still a cool player. Vernon Davis, he just got traded to Denver. Ty Hill, he was a first-round pick. There's a Delanie Walker rookie. There's actually a lot of players that still play, you know. There's not a lot of huge stars from this class, but there's a lot of players that are still in the league. Daryl Tapp. There's our hit. Lawrence Brony. Rookie Rewind. It's a patch. I don't think it's numbered, but I think that's our hit. I think you get a memorabilia or a jersey. That's a cool looking card though. Whoops. There's a Mojo base. There's Lynott. Kiwanuka, I think he's retired. Mario Williams still playing for the Bills. I mean, the list goes on with these players. There's Marcus Vick. Michael's brother. This is a ton of cards, guys, for $20. Obviously, they're not worth much, but there's a Delanie Walker base or paper. Tatum Bell. Kind of flamed out pretty quick. I don't know why Topps stopped making Bowman like this. They make the product that comes out in like July with like the airbrush uniforms. It looks terrible. DJ Shockley. He was a good player for Georgia. He's a parallel of Tavares Jackson. Leon Washington. Marinelli. Coach base cards are kind of cool. Gabe Watson. Brandon Marshall. Totally forgot about him. Brandon Marshall. Fantastic player. Anthony Fasano. I believe he's still in the league. Priest Holmes. He was a beast. Derek Hagan. He was good. Arizona State kid. That's out of 500. One of those blues. So that's our third blue paper. There's a Peyton parallel. Tons of cool cards in this stuff. It's hard to believe this product's 9 years old too. Time just flies. Michael Robinson, he was a badass quarterback at Penn State. Michael Huff. There's another blue. Charlie Fry. He went to Akron. It's like a second-round pick too. So it looks like the Chrome cards are the rookies that aren't as heralded. That's cool. Liner. orange thick cardstock. A longer video. I didn't want it to be this long, but a lot of cool stuff. Jeff Webb, I remember him. He was a bigger target. It just didn't work out. Kloppenstein was good for a little bit. Alan Samitis, he was another Penn State kid. Just funny how these players pro football players go through the league so fast. Like, a lot of their careers are only 3 years. And you open a box like this and you can recall all these names. Guys that were supposed to be big at the moment. That just kind of never worked out. It's a parallel T.L. White to 125. That's cool. Hall of Famer. I think that was his first year with Dallas. Clinton Portis. He won't be a Hall of Famer, but he had a good career for running back. Broderick Bunkley, he had like tons of reps at the combine. Brian Calhoun, Wisconsin speedster. Jerome Harrison. Something happened with his neck. He got hurt a couple years ago. It's probably longer than that. And the last pack, Santonio Holmes, forgot. He was on our team last year. And Bush, there's a Bush rookie. That's cool. There he is. Omar Jacobs. Did he go to Miami, Ohio? No, Bowling Green. I knew it was one of those MAC schools. And, oh, no clue who this is, but I guess we get an auto too. Todd Watkins, receiver for the Cardinals. There's a card stuck to it. Todd Watkins. I don't know who this is, but that's our sign of the times. Actually, it wasn't bad. That was fun. Alright, guys, that's it.